Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about the transit of Venus for the duration that it transits in Taurus. Now, let me remind everyone, I am doing the Sidereal Vedic Astrology. So this puts Venus in a different placement than Western tropical astrology. And I believe because it is the true placements of where the planets are, it has more reference and power. So Venus is going to go into Taurus May 5th, and it will be there till May 29th. Less than a month, but it pretty much covers most of May. And I find it so interesting. Well, Venus is always close to the sun, never gets 2 signs away, more than 2 signs away. So it's always traveling close to the sun. So we'll usually have Venus transiting in Taurus around the springtime in the Northern Hemisphere. So it is going to be like the months of around possibly April, May, June, that Venus is somewhere around this sign. Venus loves to be in Taurus. Taurus is monumental for Venus. Now, before I keep going with all of this, I also want to point out something very Venusian, very Venus, is my jewelry line. Go to my website, which is galacticcenter.org, and see all the new pieces that I have now on my spiritual jewelry line. And most importantly, I now carry all of the birth signs, all 12 signs. I'm wearing Gemini because that is my rising sign. That is the most important sign in a chart because it sets up the whole chart. And in this, it actually has the gemstone and the constellation of your stars. So check it out on my website, galacticcenter.org. And don't forget to sign up for my free newsletter. And always, if you want to learn Vedic astrology, go to my university website, which is University of Vedic Astrology.com. Now, I want to talk about Venus. Venus being in the sign of Taurus. And I say jewelry because Venus does rule things of beauty, all things of beauty. It deals with clothing, fashion, beauty products, such as anything that adorns the body or even adorns your home. So it can be furnishing, interior design. It can deal with beautifying yourself, whether that means wearing makeup, hair products, clothing, anything that enhances beauty in the world. Also, did you know that Venus also rules vehicles, such as cars? So these are luxury items. Venus deals with luxury, with beauty. So in the month of May, usually when Venus is there, in Taurus, it is a beautiful month where everything starts to grow as it's springtime in the Northern Hemisphere, and fall is a beautiful time, which would be in the Southern Hemisphere on Earth. Now, let me explain what I think Venus is doing while it's here in the sign of Taurus, because Taurus is ruled by Venus. So Venus feels very comfortable. It's beautiful in this sign. And always remember, if you go back to your chart, where is the house that's Taurus in your chart? This is going to be activated in a big way because not only is Venus just by itself in Taurus, there's going to be Mercury there. Eventually, towards the very end of the month, there will be the Sun. But most of all, Rahu is in Taurus right now. So when we bring Venus together with Rahu, this intensifies everything that Venus pertains to. And I'm looking at Venus will exactly conjoin Rahu around May 19th. This is a powerful, powerful placement of beauty, design, luxury, and this could even be a good token for the economy or even making money, because Venus rules wealth and luxury and beauty. So flowers, perfumes, love. Don't forget probably the most important variable that Venus is all about is love and romance. And this is the month to fall in love, especially, I'd have to say, since Venus is in Taurus, if you have Scorpio ascendant. Why? Because Taurus is your 7th house of relationships. And this would activate a love interest. Be open, be aware, because if you miss out on these opportunities, you know, that's what astrology is all about, to give us these signs when it is the time. Some people think, well, it'll happen anyway. And that's possibly true. But I believe that taking advantage of opportunities. So that's why I look at astrology as a way to help empower our lives. And that's what I want you to do. So just thinking about Venus being activated in the sign of Taurus, this will be a focal point throughout this month. Yes, this is so vitally important to pay attention to May in terms of romance, love, and connecting to other people in a very heartwarming, beautiful way. Remember, Taurus is the sign that rules the 2nd house. So it can deal with money. It can deal with our voice and getting healthy by what we eat. And also remember, Venus rules Libra, but right now it's in Taurus, so it's going to bring together. I find the sign Taurus to be extremely kind and sweet, thoughtful, beautiful. Can be a little stubborn, you know that, but that's okay. You overlook that for all the grace and beauty that the sign has. Okay, so the next thing I want you to think about is what house this may be going on. Now, I'm not going to go into great detail. I'll just pop through, all the 12 signs, because I want you to be using these monthly aspects to your greatest advantage. So if you do have a Taurus ascendant, this Venus Rahu empowers you in your sense of beauty and kindness. If you have a Gemini ascendant, then it's in your 12th house. And this is a time to pay attention to dreams and healings on many levels from the past. If you have Cancer as your ascendant, then this is going to be in your 11th house. And the 11th house is the house of great gains. So this would be a wonderful time for financial gains in your life. If you have Leo, your career, pay attention. There'll be some major opportunities work-wise. And if you have Virgo, this means it's in your 9th house. And for it to be in the 9th house, this can be a time to connect with foreign people. Remember, Rahu is also foreigners. Yes, so even for those that have Gemini ascendants, because it's in the 12th, you will be connected with a lot of foreign people. So if you have Libra as your ascendant, then this means that you've got this going on in your 8th house. And for this to go on in your 8th house, this can bring wealth and money. Don't ever forget the 8th house deals with money through other people, and this will come. If you have Scorpio as your ascendant, as I said, relationships, look out, take this opportunity. And if you have Sagittarius, then this means that this conjunction's in your 6th house. This could be a new health regime and opportunities around the workplace. And if you have Capricorn, then this means it's in your 5th house, and the 5th house is always about creative talent. And Venus is about creating. So new ideas to do something with your creative gifts. And if you have Aquarius, this would be the time that you're decorating your home or having parties in the home. And if you have Pisces ascendant, just remember this is in your 3rd house. Time to reconnect with your siblings. Traveling to beautiful, beautiful places will open your eyes and your heart. And if you have Aries, money. This is in your 2nd house. So take this advantage during this time or the opportunities that do come to you for wealth and money. It's there. So Venus in Taurus is a lovely aspect, but you see, because it's with Rahu, it's magnified tenfold. That's why I wanted to bring out this special aspect. So be aware that you've got this beautiful Venus in Taurus between May 5th and May 29th. And it should be used to the greatest capacity of what Venus is all about, beauty and relationships. And it's yours if you take this power. So with that, I'd like to close. If you'd like more information on me, don't forget you can always go to my website, which is galacticcenter.org. And remember, if you don't know what your rising sign is, I have a free chart calculator there at galacticcenter.org. And always remember, if this has piqued your interest into really getting serious about learning Vedic astrology, go to my university website, which is universityofvedicastrology.com. Thank you.